Welcome. If you're looking at this video, you probably need some help with your X-block beanie. I'm using one color yarn with 5mm hook and many different color yarns in 7mm hook. Both designs looks nice. Only what you can see when you're changing yarn color, you see the fine stitches, and when you're making the stitch with one color yarn, you just see the texture of the fabric. So the first stitch I want to show you, when you're making your 2 double crochet cluster, you're placing them in between the crossed stitches. You're making only 2 rows repeat, and the first row will be clusters of 2 double crochet stitches, and second row will be right crossed double crochet stitches. So let me show you now the same thing here. We are going in between the cross stitches and we're making cluster of 2 double crochet stitch. As I said before, the pattern is exactly the same. The final fabric will look different depending on the size of your hook, the yarn weight, how many colors you use, or you're using just one color yarn. So now let me show you how to finish and start the round. So I'm finishing my clusters, and now I have to find that chain 3, slip stitch, and I start my next round, which will be crossed to the right. So first I go make chain 1, then I go under and I slip stitch, and then I make chain 3, and that is 1 double crochet. Now I'm going backwards, the cluster to the right, and I'm placing my hook under chain 3 of front of the work, and I'm making 1 double crochet stitch. So now let's make true cross to the right double crochet stitch. We are skipping cluster of 2 and we are making 1 double crochet. Then we yarn over, place hook under that double crochet and in between clusters, and we are making double crochet. That will be our right cross double crochet stitch. So let me do this one more time here with this yarn color, and I show you how this look when you are using different color yarn. It looks a little bit more visible. There you go, they are leaning to the right. Okay, so let's do the same thing now with the contrasting color yarn. We have the cluster, which we skip the cluster. We're going in between, making 1 double crochet. Then we yarn over, go under that double crochet, and then we placing hook in front of our work to make the double crochet. So let's do this again. Double crochet, yarn over, under, and through the work. So I hope this video is helping you with this nice pattern, and you will have no problem to continue with your beanie. And this is only part 1. This is showing you how to make those 2 basic rounds. I want to show you one more thing, how I will connect this, because we have this kind of goofy crossover stitch with chain 3. So when you're making your last stitch and you need to slip stitch, make sure that you slip stitch to the top of the chain 3. So your stitches will look uniform. They all look now like crossed to the right. And again, if you want, you can change yarn color or use the same. I change yarn color just like that, placing hook in between my crossed stitches, and now I can continue my clusters, 2 double crochet clusters, but the first one we always make chain 3 and 1 double crochet across this row. So again, I hope you find this information helpful with your pattern, and I would love to hear from you. What color did you use for your beanie? If you want to use just one color, it's pretty too. You can also use this pattern for any blanket or any other items you wish to make. And if you need instruction how to decrease stitches on the top of your beanie, please visit part 2. See you next time. Have a wonderful day.